cool. So I can stream live. Wait a minute, let me clean my little camera. Let me make sure. Okay. So I have my TV going and I was scrolling on YouTube and I can actually stream live. This is really cool. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. I like this. So, where's the remote so I can turn? Wait a minute. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Let me turn some of this noise down. All right. So I am chilling on one of these. What is this? The lazy sofa. Wait a minute. What is that little blocking part? So I'm chilling on this sofa thing. Okay, can you see it? So I got this off of TikTok, and I was scrolling through YouTube and I saw this. So I said, well, let me go live. Absolutely. Now, I don't even have enough light. Okay, what am I supposed to do? Oh, okay, it told me to turn some way. But, oh, this little pillow is so comfortable. So I don't have enough light, but I at least wanted to try this out. So I'm going to do this again. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Here in St. Louis, we have rainy, cloudy weather. So I'm taking a break. I've had a few classes this morning. Hello. And I actually had a chance to come home and shower. And now I'm just bumming around, thinking, waiting on Amazon to come with my packages so I can take those to the studio. And that's pretty much it. A couple of classes tonight. We will be line dancing. And the only thing I don't like is that little part at the top though, because it make me feel like my screen is not on. But we'll have line dancing tonight. I'm gonna teach a few line dances. And let's see. Oh, I do have a 5:15 class as well. So, I just want to encourage you to keep moving your body and always know that all movement matters. I know sometimes in our fitness industry, there are, um, how do I say this? There are certain, sometimes people think that fitness is only for a certain group of people, or if you're not doing it this way, you're not doing it the right way. As long as you are moving your body, whether that's going to be chair workouts, um low impact standing, it can be skating. And thank you so much, Ren. I think that says Ren, whoa, 9. Thank you so much. I enjoy creating the workouts. And will you ever do the early morning lives again? So the replay that I posted from November 14th was actually at 5 a.m. St. Louis time. So that would be Central Standard Time. So I am going to develop a schedule. So a lot of you don't know because I haven't really posted it on YouTube. I may have uploaded the one video that shows the transition of the studio that I just got. It had carpet and we changed it to the vinyl flooring. Um, I don't know if I uploaded that video. I might have and I might not. But I did just get my studio for Thick Chick Fitness, and I'm just so grateful to God for this because now I feel like I can do so much more. It was great doing it in my basement, but I felt so limited because I was not able to have the in-person classes. So that is what I am going to do, is develop a schedule. So I think the TikTok schedule will be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because TikTok does not care what kind of music you play. They won't flag you. Like Facebook doesn't flag as much as they used to, but they still will. TikTok never did. So if the live schedule continues or returns, it will be at 5 a.m. Central Standard Time. And then I am able to download that video and put it on YouTube. So that's what and then it'll be other people working out with me. It won't just be me. So I remember used to go live from home. I always enjoy seeing them. What a blessing you are to everyone who is able to connect, who is able to contact with you. Thank you so much. Because that's why I do it. I do it for myself, for working out. But I just want to encourage people to work out. It doesn't matter if walking is all that you are going to be able to do, then walk. If low impact step aerobics, you don't always have to do the hard, rough workouts. Long as you are moving your body, that's what's important. And, working on our nutrition, I am 3 pounds away from 50 pounds. So I restarted my workout journey April 26th. So I think that was right after Lent. So during Lent, let me tell y'all what I did. During Lent, I decided that I was going to give up meat. But what I did was I replaced meat with carbs. And when I tell you carbs, I was eating carbs like I was somebody who should have been eating them. I had tortellini pasta. I had cake. I had just all kind of crazy stuff. And I was like, well, at least I'm not eating meat because I said I was giving it up. So in other words, before I knew it, I had gained weight. And I was like, oh my goodness. I was just just, I don't know what I was thinking. So to make a long story short, I gained a significant amount of weight, more than I think I was at my highest weight ever. And no, I was at my highest weight. So, I ended up saying, okay, well, we're going to restart this journey. And, it was not easy. My back would be hurting. If I was line dancing, I couldn't line dance through a whole song without my back hurting. It had got ugly. And then I would still make videos and I was like, oh, they're gonna see that I've really gained weight. But who cares? Because you know what? That is a part of the journey also. So with that being said, I continued. I had to just put the big girl panties on and keep moving. So I ended up working out more, cutting back on my food, eating better food too, not just cutting back, but eating better foods, really eliminating like the sugar. Absolutely. It shows what a real person, yes, because it is. Losing weight is a struggle for some of us. Some people can just do it with no problems whatsoever. But a lot of us, food, I'm a foodie. Okay, I am a foodie. However, I've been doing so much better. So I am 3 pounds away from 50 pounds. And it feels so good. My stomach is much smaller. My waist is smaller. So my goal now, let's see, this is November. So, we have Thanksgiving coming and I do intend to eat on Thanksgiving. Not a lot, but I am going to eat. But basically what I eat now would be chicken, like I air fry or bake the chicken. I have salmon. I eat salad. Occasionally I will eat jasmine rice. With mix some vegetables with it, like broccoli or the fire roasted. Oh, those are so good, fire roasted. I drink a lot of water. I rarely drink soda. I'm not a person who drinks alcohol. Now, if I go out of town, like on a cruise or a resort, because a lot of times it's free, I will try to sample something, but most of the time alcohol be nasty. But the sangrias, is that what it's called? That was pretty good. I had that when I went to Punta Cana. But So I don't smoke, I don't do weed, I don't do stuff like that, and it's not a dig to anyone who does, but I don't. My vice would be food. I love meat, cheese, and bread. I love pizza. Yeah. However, I have not had pizza in months. So I always eat what I want to eat on Thanksgiving and Christmas. It's it is only one day a year. I know that's right. I don't do any other. I don't do any of those either. Okay. Hi, Melinda. Thank you for talking to me. But so so basically, now that I have the studio too, so the studio, I want to say, officially opened October 4th. And so that's why you see the videos and I'm not in the basement. I've transferred a lot of the equipment and stuff to the actual studio, and just trying to get everything together for the sound quality when I'm recording videos, and the lighting, because the lighting is different there. I could control the lighting much more in my basement because it was a smaller space, but this location is a lot bigger. Are you going back to the Infinity Hoop videos? Girl, look, I am. And guess what? It's going to be straight beginner because I have not used and the Infinity Hoop is at the studio. I did take it up there because there's a lot of room now, so I can really rock it out. But when I do start back with the Infinity Hoop, it's going to be straight beginner because I have to relearn how to keep that ball up all over again. That definitely makes sense. I'm so happy you found a studio. Me too. Man, it is so nice. It is really, really nice. And and I feel weird, being at home because for weeks, that's where I have been all day. I mean, like hours, and I could just run home and, try to catch a nap. But last week was so hectic. And the week before that, I mean, I just really got a break. So I was able to chill on this little pillow thing that I got from TikTok. That's what this is. And it come with a little blanket, and you get this little head pillow thing too. You get one of these, but let's see. Do you think the Infinity Hoop actually works? I've seen videos of people using them. It does work. So just like anything else, you do have to be consistent. It's not going to do the work for you. With the Infinity Hoop also, you still got to monitor how you eat. So at the end of the day, you can never outwork a bad diet. You can never outwork a bad diet. If you are someone, with a super high metabolism, like kids normally have those high metabolisms, then that's, different. But you have to be mindful of what you're eating and what you're drinking. Those factors count. So even if you have the walking pad, because I do have the walking pad, I have the stepper thing where you step on it and then you go up and down it just like that, which is a little boring to me. That is a little boring. If it was the elliptical, that would be different. But the little stepper thing, it's just I couldn't spice that one up. The Infinity Hoop, I did a lot with that. I danced with it, you know, it was cool. And then there's something else out that we used to use when I was a kid where you tie it around your ankle and then you swing and you jump over it. That's kind of what the Infinity Hoop reminds me of. I think I saw it on TikTok. I don't know what company is bringing it out, but I did see that. What else do I have? Um, yeah, skip it. Yeah, that's it. Skip it. Yep. Um, I'm trying to see. But I do love but that's what we would do. We would skip around it, skip over it. But I really do love line dancing, and I love step aerobics. The urban step aerobics. I really do. That's like my jam, boy. And we have the 5 a.m. Rise and Grind, which has a boot camp flavor. But I took the name boot camp off of it because I don't want people feeling intimidated or feeling like they may not be able to keep up. In my boot camp, you could still modify. I would still allow you to be able to do modified exercises, because I'm the queen of modifications. Yes. So, because with my studio and my fitness program, it is so important that the people who are there feel welcome, feel included. I don't want people feeling outcasted like when you go to a regular gym, the big box gyms. And this is why I started Thick Chick Fitness, because I remember years ago, I would go to the gym and, you would get those looks and those stares. And it's like, but hey, I'm the one that really should be here. So you should be applauding me when I walk through the door. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Come on in, plus size girl. Come on in. Not that they needed to call me plus size, but it's just a fact. Our society is something else. They'll talk about you, if you're plus size, but then they'll talk about you if you're plus size and not working out. Then when you come to work out, they want to, you see what I'm saying? So that's all. It was a toy when I was a kid. You put it around your ankle. Yep, exactly. I would feel like yeah, yes. Yes. And so that is why I started Thick Chick Fitness, because thick has people have a lot of definitions. There are many definitions of thick as far as image wise. So thick is just a term that covers all shapes of women. So we cater to the plus size woman. All women are welcome, but we cater to the plus size women because I feel like plus size women need a safe space to work out and not feel like they're going to be judged or ridiculed or, that matter. And it's also about building the confidence, because just because you're plus size, that doesn't mean you're not valuable, you're not important. It doesn't it you are. And so that is why Thick Chick Fitness exists, because you have value, you are important, and your health matters just like anybody else's. So that's how Thick Chick Fitness came about. And for years, I ran it as a hobby because I used to be a teacher. I taught for 20 years. And then when the pandemic happened, June 4th, 2020, I resigned because I didn't like how things changed in education, where we were home using our laptops, but we were so confined and it was just not the same. I was used to interacting with my students, and I I could tell my students needed help and I couldn't help them, because of the pandemic. And it was just horrible. I was and so I just made the decision that it was time for me to go, and I was going to pursue Thick Chick Fitness full time. And I thank God because this is all I've been doing. So I've had some highs and some lows, but I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I'm where I'm at. And it's been a great experience. And I love the flexibility, the freedom. Like right now, if I was a teacher, I would be in that classroom with those kids in the four walls. But now I have that freedom and I'm able to still teach, but it's another subject and in another way, but it's all valuable. I went to one of the no judgment zones, and an employee actually made a next comment on my way out. I asked for the man. Yeah, because it's just not necessary. And this is what I tell people. Don't talk about people, because you could be one injury away from not being able to work out, gain weight, because some people, and I'm guilty of this too. That's pretty much why I stayed the same size, because I can work out now, but I didn't change my eating habits. And that's why I pretty much stayed the same size, because um I didn't really gain weight until Lent of this year. But because I would always work out, and that was my excuse. I'm just eat what I want to eat because I work out. That don't stop me from working out. I mean, but when Lent came, because I think we had just gotten out of the winter season, so we were going into spring, somewhere around in there, and I I wasn't working out as much. I was still active, but those carbs again, it was no way. It was absolutely no way I was going to be able to outwork all those carbs I was eating. Little Caesars garlic cheese. What is it? The Little Caesars garlic cheese bread. Whew, I was tearing them up. So there you have calories upon calories, and what is it? 3,500 calories is a pound. I'm pretty sure I was eating 3 or 4 times that with all those carbs. So now there's been a huge drastic change. The 47 pounds, because my highest weight was 345. Now I'm giving you some specifics because I never used to share how much I weighed. But April 26th, I was 345 pounds, and now I had to weigh in today. I'm 298. So, and I know people will be like, girl, you don't even look it. Well, I am. Yeah, I know. So I'm at 47 pounds now. And so my goal before this year is out is to lose another 25. Another 25. And then we'll start fresh in 2025. So my thank you so much. My reasoning for being transparent, because if you've been following me, I started this YouTube channel probably back in 2015. Um, but I didn't, maybe 2015, 2017, somewhere in there. But I didn't, I social media, I ain't have time to do it. I was a teacher, and every now and then I would upload. But again, once I resigned, and which was in 2020, I was on TikTok, and I remember telling the TikTok, because I had a lot of followers over there, and I was like, man, I really need to grow my YouTube channel. And I remember telling the people on TikTok, hey, I'm going to upload these videos to YouTube, so you can come over to my YouTube channel and subscribe, and that way you'll get those notifications. And so then the YouTube started growing, which was a great thing, because I pretty much had the YouTube channel, but I wasn't doing anything with it. And so again, if you've been following me like since 2020, it's 2024 going into 2025. And I'm saying this to say some of us may not have that 1 year plan to lose all the weight, because, some people can lose 100 pounds in a year. But some of us may be on that, 4, 5, 6 year plan, and boom, the 6 year or the 5th year, you've gotten to your goal. So don't give up. I know we see a lot of people on social media, and they can lose 80 pounds in 6 months and all of that. But the truth, the honest truth is, you don't know exactly what they're doing. You don't know if they're on different kinds of weight loss meds or surgeries, or, sometimes people are ill and they lose weight. You don't really know what their situations are. And I'm just going to be honest, everybody is not truthful. Everybody is not truthful. I know people, everybody is not telling you the truth, okay? There are some people who will, say certain things. Maybe they are endorsing products or whatever, and that's not how they lost the weight. So, it's good to watch influencers, people, and watch them for a while before you just take their word on everything. There are a lot of people who are, authentic, but there are a lot of people who are not authentic. And so, you just want to be careful with listening to a lot of stuff. I'm also certified. So I'm not just somebody who does workouts just to be doing workouts. No, I'm certified. I have 3 degrees in education. I have a bachelor's, a master's, and an EDS. And unfortunately, I'm not even using those degrees anymore. But I'm also certified. I'm certified in group fitness. I during the pandemic, I also got certified under Phil Extreme Hip Hop. He had a virtual certification. I did that. I'm also certified under another step aerobics program. What else am I certified in? Nutrition. I have a nutrition certification. Um, I think I have one more. So I don't, I take it seriously, the education part about it. Um, so there are some people who are not certified, have um no foundation, and I'm not saying that you have to have all of that, but it does add to your credibility. So again, just be mindful of some of the people and things that they're saying. Always, check with your doctor before you try to start something, especially if it involves like supplements and pills and stuff like that. You want to be very careful because sometimes you can get side effects that are irreversible. So, you only got one body now, so you want to be mindful. I do not do none of the shots or anything of that. I'm losing weight the natural way, as I don't want to gain my weight back after I stop taking them. That's true. And the psychology around that is, so people do have, like, man, when I tell you this is so comfortable, but people will have the surgery, and um but you still have to know how to eat. You have to learn how to eat for your body, and that's where people go wrong. Not um remembering that that is a aid. It's like a tool to help you, but at the same time you still need to work out, because some people, they will, lose weight quickly, but then, their skin may be a certain way. And sometimes you cannot you cannot help that, though, because if you're losing weight so fast, you're almost likely to have the saggy skin. So if you can kind of catch up with it, then you want to not, the cardio is good, but if you are already losing weight so fast because of the surgery or the shots, you need to be strength training. And you can do strength training with your own body or with weights or bands or go to the gym. But you definitely should be strength training. Now, we should be strength training, period, because as we get older, our muscles, we need our bones to be stronger. So, strength training at least 2 to 3 times a week, and not the same body parts. Oh, that just burns me up. You do not do arms every day. Do a different body part, okay? If you did arms on Monday, then Wednesday or Tuesday, do your legs. Or do you now abs, you can do abs every day. But or every other day. But you do not do the same body part every day. You do not, when you are strength training, you do not work your legs your arms every day. No, no, no. You have to give your muscles a chance to relax. So, teas a work in progress. Have a great rest of the day. Thank you, you too. It helps you get started. You still have to put the work into. Absolutely, Melinda, you do. You absolutely do. And even if One of the things I will suggest, if you're somebody that's brand new and you are trying to figure out how to eat, you should go and Google the meat cheese ladder. Meat cheese ladder. That's going to give you the 5 tiers: tier one, two, three, four, and five. If you're eating from tier one and two, then you have a near perfect diet. So let's just say you just been eating whatever, and then all of a sudden you get the Meat Cheese Ladder nutritional guide, and it's gonna have like tons of foods listed in each tier, but it's very well organized in categories of proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. Um, when you are eating from tier one and tier two, just eating the foods that they have listed in tier one and tier two, you're going to see the weight fall off. You are. You know why? Because it's pretty much fish, chicken, but the higher grades. So it's not going to be like, it's going to be chicken breast. What else is on there? Salmon, I believe. But if you Google it, you will see it. And it's free. You download it. It's free. It's not something that you have to pay for. Then also, what else is it? But when you go to tier four and five, now tier three is the okay tier, but tier four and five, wait till you look at tier four and five. When you look at tier four and five, you're going to be like, oh my God, these are all the foods that I love to eat. And those are the foods that get us in trouble. Case in point, one of my clients, I have a private group, and they have to post their foods in the group, when they eat. So we all post our meals. So last night she went to something and she posted, it started out good. It was a salad. Then the next picture was a crab cake. And then the next picture was a lobster. I think it was a lobster tail. And what was that? Looked like green beans. Oh no, it was a chicken breast that had asparagus and something on it and a couple of potatoes on the side. So when I looked at that picture, I said, we all got to weigh in the morning. She's going to be up. So I waited till she got to the studio and she got on the scale. And she was like, man, what did I do? I said, that food you posted last night is why you're up. You shouldn't have ate the lobster tail. Definitely not the crab cake. None of that. The chicken breast and the salad should have been it. You knew you had to weigh in today. So I said, that lobster is on tier 5 of the meat cheese ladder. And she was like, is it? But it's fish. No, isn't that the bottom feeder? Lobsters and what else? Crab legs. Now shrimp occasionally, but those types of fish or seafood, it has a tendency to have like, the extra sodium. And then when people put out the seasons and stuff on it, I don't like lobster. I mean, people thought I was weird when I was on the cruise. I was like, it's nothing about lobster that turns me on. Crab legs take too long to get to the meat, so I have no interest in them either. I do like shrimp. Coconut shrimp is one of my favorites, but that's it when it comes to seafood. Um, I do like crab cakes, but I don't get those pretty much. So I'm not a lobster fan at all. Hats off to y'all that eat lobster and crab cakes because I don't. But but yeah, so lobster is actually on tier 5 of that meat cheese ladder. And there are some, a lot of other foods that are down there. And those are the foods that you should have like every blue moon, occasionally. But the foods that are in tier 4 and 5 are the foods that a lot of times we eat and it gets us in trouble when it comes to weight loss. So that's my schmeal. It's been a pleasure talking on here because I didn't know I could do this on YouTube. So I'm going to have to come back. This has been awesome. It kind of reminds me of going live on Facebook and Instagram. I haven't been live on Instagram in I don't know how long. Usually I'm mainly live on Facebook. And then TikTok would be number 2. TikTok would be number 2. But I will do a schedule I'm gonna have to start going live on YouTube too, because I do. Well, you know what? I'm going to start going live all at the same time, because I know there is something that I can do where I can go live. My evening class starts at 5:15 p.m. So what time is it now? 2:06. Yeah, so I have a couple of hours, cuz I usually try to leave out like an hour ahead so I can play around in the studio, record before they get there. But it starts at 5:15. I won't go live for that class, but line dancing, I will go live for line dancing. Okay, 6:15 your time. Okay. But I will go live. I may go live for YouTube Thursday for step aerobics. So I'll have to see. But I am going to get that live schedule together, because I know in the mornings we will be on TikTok and we will be on Facebook in the mornings. So it'll be a pleasure to have y'all working out with us. So our first class starts at 5 a.m. and that is Central Standard Time. And then it will be recorded and uploaded to YouTube. So some of them, not all of them. Okay. I can't give everything away for free. All right. All right. All right. Well, thank you. Thank you, viewers. Thank you, Thick Chicks. Thank you, YouTube, for viewing. Thank you, Melinda. I'm glad you enjoyed this. I have too, because I was just right here chilling and I'm like, what is this new thing on YouTube? Well, let me try it out. And boom, here we are. All right, y'all. We'll see you later. Bye.